All right. Hey, Shane here with daily-astrocat.com. Today's Tuesday, the 15th of July. What's going on today here, guys? Well, we got some astrology for you, right? Now, let's talk about this because our moon's going to be void, of course, at 1:10 p.m., and it's going to stay that way all day long. Now, what have we discovered about void of course moons? Well, not great for starting anything, but there's a Mars moon opposition is going to happen just after 1 o'clock in the morning, and this is going to kick off a day of very good creativity and finishing things, right? We want to finish some things up before Mercury is retrograde right around Friday, right? So, oh my goodness, did I just say the R word and Mercury on one sentence? Yes, I did. I have put out some stuff on this on some of my shorts, so this should not come as a surprise. If you are watching, if you're listening, if you're a fan, do the nice things. Hit the button down below. Smash that button. Show me some love, and we can keep this conversation going. Now, over on other platforms such as TikTok, we are having interesting conversations. We're also having interesting conversations right here on YouTube. Don't be shy. Throw it in the comments. Now, let's talk about this because we've got some great energy here with the moon in Pisces. Very imaginative, right? Neptune ruled, and where's Neptune? Retrograde in Aries, going back over some ground. We're looking at what we're doing. We're looking at some of the changes that we may have made. We're looking at some of what we're putting out and what we're putting forward, right? And that's a good thing. Now, look, the moon and Mars opposite, right? Well, what is this? We've got the Mars in Virgo, and we've got the moon in Pisces. The mutable opposition is an echo of the full moon that was in Capricorn. That's right. It's almost the same kind of thing because it was an opposition between the moon in Capricorn and the sun in Cancer. Now, that was a cardinal opposition. This echoes it because it's a mutable opposition. Mutable energy is a lot more agreeable. It can find ways to actually talk to each other and just be like, okay, your mutable signs are Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Virgo. That's what we got. Now, there's, like I said before, those four signs, the four mutable signs, are only ruled by two planets. 3 if we count Neptune, okay? But the traditional ruler of Pisces is Jupiter, and the ruler of Sagittarius is Jupiter, whereas Gemini and Virgo are both ruled by Mercury. So with Mercury going retrograde, oh, this seems interesting, right? Yeah, we're going to talk about that as we get into the week, right? Art and intuition and helping each other is all part of today's cosmic vibrations, and today's keyword is caring. The color is tanzanite. Now, had the privilege of leading a Tai Chi exercise this morning with several coworkers because they had asked me to. They knew that I practice it at home and just asked if I could lead something at the office for a few of them, and I did, and it was so wonderful, I got to tell you. And it falls right into this Piscean vibe that we're in right now, helping and caring. It's something that we do. It's mindful. It puts us in touch with a lot of different things, and it really helped out everybody with their work day. Looking forward to doing it again. Now, we're going to feel this energy, this type of energy, viscerally as things work out today and the day flows. The flow is good, and what's in store for us is even better. We can feel that, right? We can feel how we're moving beyond where we're at, and we're starting to expand into different places and different roles. Who would have imagined me as a Tai Chi leader, instructor, right? No, I would have never imagined that even a year ago, let alone just standing up in front of folks and just going through all the motions and bringing mindfulness and consciousness to their movements. Now, this would be an amazing, there's going to be an amazing feel to today. It really will be, because Mars and Virgo is going to give them it's going to give out good vibes, and it's going to get what the moon is vibing, right? That's what's important, that those two are going to work together. It doesn't seem like they will, but then again, what opposite signs do seem like they're going to work out? Yet somehow they find a way, okay? Now, with that just there, pair that with the Sun and Cancer energy and the knowledge that this is going to be all massively in your favor. That's right. This stuff is going to work out. Now, doesn't it feel like the Void of Course energy is our friend lately? Sure does, doesn't it? It's that whole letting go and not caring enough to have good things happen and to start becoming part of your normal operating mode. Now, can you always operate like that? No, but you know what that is? That's very Neptunian, and that's something that just, you let it happen, you let it be, and it actually begins to manifest itself. And we don't really have to do much about it, because what's going to happen is going to happen. The universe will always find a way to give you what you need. If you believe that, the universe will do that. Cosmic insight. Now, that's where that energy is coming from. It's allowed us to back off without losing some of the foresight that we have. In other words, we don't have to be so intensely involved in it, and we can just back off of it a little bit. That's what that Void of Course energy is doing for us. Now, the breaks we're taking are natural, and it's like breathing, right? We're just breathing in and out. Perhaps that's been the key all along that we've been missing, is the pause in between breaths, that recognizing it as a flow, an inflow and an exhale, an ebb and a flow. Yes. Now, Mercury is slowing down in the fixed sign of Leo. Mercury in Leo operates like a megaphone, a big extroverted megaphone. Now we're going to find, as Mercury stations, that we have more people starting to pay attention. We're not going to have to try so hard. We're going to have to figure out what it is that we did to attract them and how it is that we're going to try to attract more. Let Mars and Virgo work on this question, find the answer, okay? And in 1999, the inaugural game of the Seattle Mariners, Safeco Field, yes, they opened up Safeco Field in 1999, and this date it happened in Seattle, Washington. And our birth is in 1956, is one Ian Curtis. He's an English rock singer, songwriter, and he was with Joy Division. That love will tear us apart again, right? Lots of good songs there. The band that was Joy Division became New Order and dominated the 80s over in England. He's born in Stratford, England, and he died, unfortunately, in 1980, and that's all we have for you. Okay, so to recap, let's talk about this. The color's tanzanite, and the keyword is caring. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much. I've got so much more stuff here. Just leave me some stuff in the comments, and I will be more than happy to address the astrology of the day and be able to have a discussion about it. Let's carry on a discussion. I really like that. Today is a 6. Happy astrocatting.